I saw a table long and wide, with different people side by side. Behold a dove in glorious flight. I saw eternity last night. I had a dream.
Nais mo pang bati ng mga kababayan natin sa Tagalog?
Naku, siyempre po, ako po'y nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng mga patuloy na tumatangkilik sa Filipino artists and musicians na kagaya namin. At kami po'y natutuwa na kami nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon na makapaghandog at makapagbahagi ng aming regalo at talino sa ating mga kababayan. Pati na rin sa mga bago nating kaibigan sa ibang parte ng mundo. Yun po ang mission ng Filipino artists to be able to connect, make that beautiful human connection with the world. At sabi nga nila, ang Filipino ay natural na palakaibigan, natural na mapagmahal, natural na makalinga, kaya siguro nagpo-prosper at nagsasucceed tayo mga Filipino sa iba-ibang fields. Kaya maraming salamat po ulit sa inyo lahat sa inyong pagtulong, pagtangkilik at pagdarasal para sa aming mga musicians and artists.
Could you translate that in 30 seconds?
Medyo mahirap yan. Siguro scat na lang natin.
Scat na lang.
Gawin na lang natin. Si Papa Shuto Bundong
There you go.
That's all I can do at the moment.
International translation for "We are blessed." Okay.
It's a two-in-one thing in the sense that I get to perform with amazing jazz musicians and be in a legitimate jazz venue where jazz listeners go. At the same time, I'm with my family. My two children are visiting with us, and they've been doing some gigs in LA. I was part of their gigs, and they've been part of my gigs as well. 80% of my family is into music and arts. Nicole and Carlo, my daughter and son, they have their own tandem. They've been doing shows in Manila, and recently they came up with their own album where they present their own compositions and music repertoire. My Arbunso, the youngest, is an artist herself. She paints and she dances. Yeah, you could say that 80% in my family we're all musicians and artists. There's not a day in our family life that we don't get to really bond and exchange ideas through music and jam. Tonight we'll be jamming. I'm quite sure of that. They'll be jamming with me, Nicole and Carlo, and some of our friends from here. It's going to be, well, it's already Nicole's birthday in Manila right now, but a few hours from now it will be her birthday here in San Francisco. So that's quite special. I'd like to do something special for her tonight. I'd like to surprise her with a number.
Tell us about the Solomon Project.
Well, Solomon Project is...
it sounds biblical.
Oh yeah, that's the point. It has this double meaning. At the same time, it's self-explanatory because I've been on my own in the studio for almost a year now, working on the songs that I've always wanted to record. And these are tunes, these are melodies that I've always wanted. I wish I had written. I think that's the subtitle, the subtext of the whole compilation. These are, I would consider these tunes treasures in my treasures of my lifetime, so to speak. I never get tired of performing them, even when I'm all by myself in my room or with a small audience. So I'd like to come up with a compilation of these tunes. I'm on my 14th track now, and hopefully a couple of months from now I'll be done with the mastering and the mixing. I'm aiming for 16 tracks, but I'm quite happy with the 14 that I've done. It's a good mix, and One of them is a Nick Drake classic. It's called Riverman, and I'm coming up with my own set of lyrics. And one of them is Michel Legrand classic, one of my personal favorites. You Must Believe in Spring. Those types of songs. And I'm excited about this. I'd like to share it with the world, not only with the Filipino community, not only with the musicians, but with the world, because these are, I consider them timeless with their appeal. They're the true evergreens in my repertoire. I keep telling the audience that if you felt good listening to my music, to my songs, to the melodies, to the scats, the harmonizing, the stylings, the phrasings, the interactive moments with other musicians, if you felt good about these things, please take that good feeling with you home, and then share it with your neighbors and friends, and who knows, it might, this can be a more peaceful, and it may sound corny, but I believe that music can be an instrument to connect and
to make this a better world.
More, yeah. Last night I came up with those lines that the great bassist Red Mitchell created as his way of paying tribute to the beauty of all the things you are. Remember that?
Yes, that's beautiful.
And he went this way. Greatest composition, the one folks hear when they hear your name. You are your spirit's own physician, the one who heals yourself as a daily game. You can't create yourself, that job's been done, but you can compose yourself, that's a lot of fun. You are the people you have turned to, and you are the one who does best what you can do, something like that. Your major work of art is you. And then the segues into you are the promised kiss of springtime. Sagobo.
Beautiful.
Interpretations. People interpreting life their way. Musicians doing their take, their version of things in life. And it goes on and on. It never stops.
And then you get to...
And then you do your own thing, yeah. And then you create that human connection. And then it becomes whole. Just talk. It becomes more beautiful. It becomes more meaningful.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, man.
Oh,
Is there anything you'd like to say as a parting word to our kababayans and your guests?
Parting words. Well, the first things that comes to my mind is, especially the young musicians, continue working on your craft, continue developing and focusing on that identifiable individual style of yours, because that's the key. That's the thing that you can share with the world, your voice, your identity. And then continue inspiring, because I'm in that stage right now. I continue being inspired and influenced by fellow artists and musicians, and it's a blast. I'm having a great time. It gives, my heart becomes more peaceful because of these things. Maraming salamat po ulit.
Thank you very much. That was Mon David here at Savannah Jazz in San Francisco.
I saw a table long and wide, with different people side by side. Behold a dove in glorious flight. I saw eternity last night. I had a dream, an enchanting, wondrous dream that shall haunt me deep within forever. I had a dream and a vision of the world, of a story yet untold, till now. The earth was teeming, lush and green, with lavish rivers, lakes and streams, where walls and borders melt and blur, and there was more. I had a dream. From their terrors, wants and fears, grown-ups dry the children's tears. Forever the whites were black, and the Gentile was a Jew, and the many were the few. For once I heard the news from distant land, a billion waving, clasping hands. We finally turned our backs on war, and there was more. I had a dream. I had a dream. I saw history unfold, men and women, young and old, were free. And I can shout and I can scream, without a doubt I had a dream. But what about, what could it mean? And you can tell me what it is. I can only dream and wish, but I guess I was dreaming